Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Oops, wrong button. It's showtime! I got my button straightened out. Alright. We're in the mist-burned barrens. We'll be working on our masteries this evening. We finished off the story last night. Story's pretty good, a bit on the brief side. The map's a little underwhelming, I'm not gonna lie. The lore is pretty great, though. So, any lore nerds out there, Wooden Potatoes, we're looking at you. All of us are looking at you. Daily gathering yield. Away to my storage. I have logged in. Indeed, I have. Let's see. Break an enemy's defiance bar. That'll be easy. Defeat 25 enemies. That'll be easy. Identify pieces of unidentified gear. We can do that right now. In fact, I'll do that right now. I will move 10 of them. I'll close this. I'll open that. We'll use them all. Oh, look at that. 10 pieces of unidentified gear. Let's salvage them.
Now I shall break you.
They have now been salvaged. Ooh, we got 2 charms out of that. 30 silver. 25 silver. Nice. And a little luck. What the hell is our luck up to anyway? I can't remember. Let's check. Magic find is up to 205%. I think the cap is 300%. Good evening, whomever has joined me. Hi, howdy, how you doing? I also wanted to check and see what the achieves were that are available for the new content. Janther Wilds, Janther Sentry, Mist-Burned Barrens. The Salmon of Knowledge back piece. That is the back piece that will eventually be used as the basis for the legendary back piece. Down in the valley, I'm almost there. 48 out of 50. Oh, on tier 1 out of 4 tiers. How many? 200. That's a lot. So the Mist-Burned Barrens Mastery, I need to get 3 more done. No, 3 more done will only get me to tier 3 completion. I need to do a bunch more. Okay, well that's the kind of thing that we're looking at. What else we got? Missing Scout. I need to find a bunch more. That gets a title. Death's Defiant. My, that's definitely a title. Find all the lost scouts in search and rescue, and found all the lost without dismounting the war claw. Well, that won't be happening. No other fat lootiness from any of these, so the one I would like to get done, relatively soon would be that one. What's this one got in the way of rewards? All the way down. Serpent's Wrath. Weapon choice box. We do like choosy boxes around here. That is construct a graveyard. Well, I've always wanted to build a graveyard. Would you like to build a graveyard? Oh, okay. He has started. Well, most of the people seem to be on the right, so I'll go on the left to balance things out a little bit. Oops. Grab the crafty mats when we can.
This is fun.
I actually managed to watch a little bit live on YouTube of Wooden Potatoes. That's the first time I think I've ever caught him live. I watch a lot of his stuff over the last couple of years, his Guild Wars 2 stuff anyway. afterwards, after he has finished his stream, because he's in the UK.
Create something like this.
Well, I'm going to get over here, and that was an abject failure on my part. I did not hit him, and I feel shame about that. This is going to hurt, isn't it? Okay. And now we will target him and... Okay, I hit him that time. This one should give me the first tier. There we go. There's the first tier. So that's 50 out of 200 glowy floaty balls that I've hit him with. You know, it's day 1. Or it was day 2 now, sorry. It was day 1 yesterday. How can I target him when I've got a tree in the way? Grab some more energy and throw it at the big galoot. I feel 6 feet tall. I appear to be the only person. No, there's one other person on this side. I find that a little concerning because we're kind of in prime time. I mean, it's 8 p.m. Eastern. And yesterday was the first day of the new content. I am not impressed with the number of people hanging around to play. Last time I saw really low turnarounds on the number of players between day 1 and day 2 was when Bureau Marches came out. First day, it was packed with people doing all kinds of stuff. Second day, it was a fucking graveyard. Nobody was around. Now, it's always hard to tell for sure because, you know, some maps are going to have more active populations than others. All right, big boy, catch. I don't think I hit him. I think he stopped right before I would have hit him. Bastard. Bastard! Where is he? I may have missed that time. No, I hit him. Okay, good. I'm not completely useless, just mostly useless.
And all at once, they died.
Oh, the beehive. I don't care about the damn beehive. Oh, beehive. Sorry. Bonk. Oh, that was perfect. Where is he? Where is the round guy, the big guy? Oh, there he is. We'll lead him a little bit. And touchdown. The crowd goes wild. All right, the crowd goes mild. Delicious.
The valley opens up. I know not more.
freaking mist-burned iboga.
Construct did not survive these last battles. I will reflect upon what I've seen later. But at present, we have work to do.
Alright, now we've got more energy balls. Say that 3 times fast. Coalesced mist energy. Stay out of the valley. Good idea. I didn't do that on my first go-through yesterday and immediately died. And I do mean immediately. I don't think I even hit the ground before I was dead. And then I hit the ground. Catch, big guy. Okay. I don't want to say pleased to see, but reassured to see the number of people on Reddit, in essence, complaining that the new
Look there. Something's wrong. There is
expansion system, everything past the initial expansion releases, is continuing to disappoint, and the entire company feels like Guild Wars 2 is an afterthought to whatever else they're working on. I called it, said that it felt like
down there. Look. They must be the ones
maintenance mode plus. Someone else suggested, what was it? Sustain mode.
But our investigation must press on. Go contend with that menace, Wayfinder. I will devise a way to extract you, should the need
That guy died. And I believe there's no good way of crossing without dying. Unless maybe the Warclaw is more immune to the damage.
You tread upon hallowed ground, where my creation shattered a people forever. Come, taste for the sliver of the Seers.
You're gone.
They thrashed at us with rage and desperation in their hearts, and I gave them sweet oblivion. Perhaps their minds were rent asunder. They realized the folly of their actions, their hubris. A fleeting moment of clarity before the end. A choir of broken souls swelling in despair. Such a lovely sound.
Yeah. Yagon is unleashing a wave of agony. Get out of the basin. I'm not in the basin. I'm in a basin-free zone.
What did our sacrifice?
Now I shall break you.
Infuriating.
Where were they when we needed them?
Don't run away while I'm killing you. Val Ravens. What a bunch of jerks.
I feel 6 feet tall.
Continues to rain here today. We actually had severe thunderstorm alerts earlier, and that doesn't happen around here very often.
For every one of us they struck down, we reaped dozens. Not so much soldiers in a war as they were insects underfoot.
Rare and valuable.
Oh, come on. One of you's got to come into my trap I just laid. Come on. Thank you, bee. The mist-burned bee was nice enough to leap in. Alright. What? They got Naga here? Seriously? Also, I get an ornate rusted key. How the hell are there Naga here? I am confuzzled. Often confuzzled. We're getting close to finishing up the second mastery for the expansion. Once we get the third, we also have the sixth mastery for homesteading open up with the expansion. So that will be the last to get done. That will take quite some time. I got another thing. I have defeated 25 enemies. Yar. Feel free to express your amazement. Or not. An evergreen lodestone.
We will sing so loudly they will hear us in Nios.
Oh, God. You're gone. Just shut up, alright?
The agony crescendos. Vacate the basin.
She's such a whiner. Oh, my God. Isgard didn't kill her hard enough. I mean, sure, he killed her, just not hard enough.
For every one of us they struck down, we freed dozens. Not so much soldiers in a war as they were insects under flesh.
6 feet tall.
I have no idea how to read the progress in this event.
Accelerate.
As there's a champion Jade Armor down below. And that bar is decreasing. And Yagon is working on her magic. She's going to finish in 9 minutes. I'm not sure which one we're rooting for. I think we don't want her to finish her magic, but it just seems odd to me that we're rooting for the champion Jade Armor to get busted.
Leave the basin now.
So I'm just going to sit here and murder stuff, you know?
This is most remarkable.
Compounding our power.
I'm compounding our powers.
Now, infuriate.
I have no idea what the Badoop signifies. Fuzzy pheromones. A sweet-smelling pheromone clings to you that seem to enrage the Jantheri bees. That's probably what it was. The bees. I am no longer the bee's knees.
6 feet. For the rest, you've been struck.
They like me, but in a particularly violent way. Yep, that does seem to be it. Every time it's beduping, I'm now doing a quick check, and the duration keeps updating.
6 feet tall.
He's not gonna like me. But, oh, and there's giving me more bee cooties. Yes. Oh, no. It gave me sticky pollen. That just sounds dirty. I have all kinds of bee pheromones and poop and whatnot on me. Alright. Yeah, I got it.
Excellent worms.
So, we have to defeat Yagon, the Mistress of Agony. I dated her in the mid-1990s. What can I say? Can't resist the crazy ones.
I'm nigh invincible.
Alright, gotta get out. Gotta get out. Boing! Thank you. Oh, did we get her halfway dead, maybe? We carved a good chunk off of her, let's put it that way.
A clever combination.
A clever combination. I do an incredible impersonation of my Asura. Put all the goodies away.
Please.
6 feet tall.
I feel 6 feet tall. Or, I feel 6 feet tall.
The agony is building! Get out of there! Quickly!
We're all out. What are you talking about, crazy? Was that a dodge? Ah, it was the enemy defiance bar, and we have completed the daily. How are we doing on weeklies? We don't even have. Oh, we have one of them. Taste oblivion. Oblivion tastes a little bit chalky. Cannot recommend. Oh, was there another wave against her that I missed?
I shall chase the quiet for you, and together we will sing so loudly they will hear us in the house.
And I... Well, I'm not. I'm not all pollened up.
I will bring back
See if I can
this
res
scourge.
that guy.
Use it well.
I have done so.
A momentary crack at her defenses. Attack her now.
Alright, we have to go get you gone again.
Worms.
You're finished!
Strength of a pack. 6 feet
Go ahead and throw a little stability to everybody around. Drop the big CC. Yoink. On her chain, quite literally. See if we can't finish her off before she pops open another phase. We did. We did. We win. Give me my fat loot. Thank you. Well, that's Mastery Tier 3. For the map, that's not quite filled up the second Mastery for the expansion. Back and forth, back and forth. And we got loot. Bag of coins. I am curious as to how much is in the bag of coins. It's like single-digit silver. 2 silver and 10 copper. Wow! I'll try not to spend it all in one place, but that's impossible because that's pretty much, there's nothing you can get for that price. And this, come on, give me something good.
Quite a reward.
No, that was not quite a reward. That was really not anything of value, pretty much at all. Okay, that's the bloodstone-infused fish. I'm not feeling like fishing this evening. I assume it has a pretty decent return on time, though. But we will run the length of the little valley here and grab as much mursaat obsidian as we can. Like I said, we are close to finishing off the second batch of the mastery, which I think increases rewards. The mastery tiers for this are really underwhelming. The first one is using the mursaat mirrors to transport around, which sounded cool, but there's like a half a dozen of them in the map, and they don't take you anywhere interesting. They just take you into little small areas that you can see but can't otherwise get to. And then the second tier increases the rewards you get from various activities, and the third tier increases the rewards you get from the chests, like the end tier one, or the end of the event one we just opened. That's it. Underwhelming. In no way at all whelming. I am not whelmed. And we're back. Show renown mastery. All right, so I have finished out a heart for that. Okay, that's 3 hearts in 3 days, or yeah, essentially 3 days. Rolls over at 5 p.m. So yesterday before 5 p.m., after 5 p.m., and today after 5 p.m. I did have crap to sell. I will sell my crap. Crap sold. We have some kind of event going on over there. Sadly, there's no fast way of getting around within this map, as there's only one waystone. I'm not sure I wanted to do that, and yet I did it. Whoops. Oh, that's interesting. Didn't expect that. It appears that those updrafts are usable with any of the mounts. That's different. Okay, there's a rock here somewhere. There it is. Heatstone cluster. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Is that a event still going? It is not. Missed it.
Hope that bloodstone isn't active.
I hope that bloodstone isn't active.
Let's find out if this mursaat mirror is one I have used before. It's up above. We have an ancient sapling, which is fine because I'm an ancient sap. Alright guys, let's go. Let's party. Am I enough? That's a difficult question for me to answer. Got him. Got that thing, and now we'll take the mirror. That's a good question. I have been turned into a flaming orb. I've been called a flaming something before, but it was asshole. So, first time I've been a flaming orb. I have been to this one before, because I have the mastery point.
You know this guy, Wayfinder?
Unfortunately.
Where is he?
Don't care who you are. Step away from the bloodstone. This is your only warning.
Is he in here? No, he's not. Must be over here? Yes.
You can't stop me!
6 feet tall.
Well, I hit him with all of my CC.
Help? I don't have long.
It says I can pick up the unstable bloodstone. What if those can be used to CC him?
Maximum pain. I neither here nor there.
Alright, I hit him with my big CC again. Took a chunk. There we got him.
I'm nigh invincible.
I'm neither here nor there.
I'm neither here nor there. I'm everywhere. I hit him with our big CC again. I'm almost halfway dead.
I need assistance. Death stalks me.
I'm neither here nor there.
A clever combination.
Rocket punch.
Alright. Couple seconds left on a cooldown on my... Oh, I didn't... I was sadly looking at something else.
Give up yet?
I was getting tired of lying.
Spilling over! Wayfinder, collect it and shield yourself against his attack.
Collect what? And shield myself against the attack? Collect it. I'm assuming this. The glowy balls. Can I res this guy? Whoop! Heading back in. CC.
I may not survive.
Big CC. Hit him with all of my CC.
Stand your ground.
Try to res this guy.
I can't do this alone. Accelerate.
Wow, I have no idea what the hell it was that hit me there. Somebody's healing me, and I feel better.
Stand your ground. I'm fading fast. Agony, torment, pain.
Got me again.
I need assistance. I owe you my life.
Can we not do any damage to him while he's in this stage? I guess not. I'll pick up those charges of somethingness. Stay out of the big aura area of doomness. Oh, he teleports away. Dick move.
A clever combination. Stand your ground. I can't do this alone. Back into the fray.
Your construct is gone.
Oh, I got a silver out of that because I just showed up just to the boss, none of the preliminary stuff. But I think, yeah, there we go, tier 2.
Yeah?
Another 3 mastery points.
Not dead.
We've got sufficient mastery points to finish off the 2 tracks that are left.
Compared to that lunatic, I think I'm rather pleasant to work with.
I didn't get the high tier box because I didn't get a gold. I only got a silver. I feel shame. I've let myself down. I let down the team. You know.
Right. Point thoroughly made. And now, let's take a proper look around before we head back. A place like this is ripe for documentation.
Mursaat obsidian. I don't think there's anything else around here. I could be wrong. I don't think we can get a uppies from that. Maybe we can. We can get uppies from that. Don't know if I've seen this worn note before.
6 feet tall. Stand your ground.
I think I have. Preliminary tests have been promising. Yeah, it does. I've read that one. It's about how they use bloodstone to store souls that they have sacrificed, murdered, and that he has discovered a way of moving the soul energy because there are resonances between soulstone. Pretty sure I've been all the way up here, but I'm not positive. So I want to poke around a bit more. That was suboptimal. How about a little bit of sky scale action. Alright, that's the adventure that I got 8 out of the 16 on. Not in a mindset where I feel like running an adventure over and over in an obsessive manner until I finally conquer it. Unlike some of my friends. Meow. We're way up here. Let's see if we can find anything interesting that we haven't previously found. We have a new event nearby. Down below. Fighting something.
Infuriating. I'm 6 feet tall.
Contract complete.
All right, down. Time until creatures scatter is 13 minutes. Okay, so we have to defeat creatures, and each one we defeat gets analyzed. There are a couple of players here, I think. Yeah, a couple. 3 of us, 4 of us now. It's one of the things I like very much about Guild Wars 2 is you can play solo, but you're not alone. Out in the open world, you're always playing with other people. Pretty much, anyway. And it's to everyone's advantage to pitch in. What is that? Is equip bundle. Take my bundle out to use it. Collect health data. Oh, shoot a dart tipped with animal pacifying salve. Did somebody shoot that thing already? I don't know. Okay, so we can swap between regular fighting to pacify it, and then once it's pacified it,
Combination.
you give it the medicines.
Right to sleep.
Like that. Then we analyze it. Oh, okay.
Hopefully this data helps.
Hopefully this data helps.
You're welcome.
And I got a gold. Gold medal. Doubt I have the key to open the grand cache. Oh, I did. Much to my surprise. Well, I don't know. Much to my surprise. To some amount of surprise. More goodies. More junk. Never a shortage of junk. I am enjoying adult leisure beverages tonight. I've earned them because I've been working so hard at not working hard. You might think that not working hard isn't hard, but it requires a lot of work. As long as everybody's chasing the other guy, I can go ahead and grab the goodies. Oh, that had to hurt.
Worry not, Katla. I will keep a vigilant eye.
Let's just go boing boinging along. I do like the visuals on the map. They're pretty good. The overall story is, I would say it's good, but to a large degree, it's going to kind of depend on how they tie it all together. If they tie it together really well, it'll be the story will be terrific. If the story is underwhelming, then the whole experience will have been disappointing. But the narrative stuff for the last two maps has been primo stuff. There's less of it in this map than I would like. That's for sure. On the other hand, I would say that this map, even though it's really only half a map, is much better than the previous entire map of Janther Sentry, which was, not to put too fine a point on it, a piece of crap. To my mind, the worst open world content they've ever done. And I don't consider that to be even close. We've got some kind of quest going on just out here. It's the lightning one. Let's see, where is... I need to get an empty bottle and get hit by lightning. Lightning in a bottle, yeah. Old guy music reference. Oh, more lightning in a bottle. Hit me, hit me. I want you to hit me as hard as you can. Old guy movie reference. Oh, another bolt coming, bolt coming. Whole bunch of bolts coming. That's what she's talking about. I have no idea why she talks like that, but okay, fine, whatever. Okay, I was right. It does wear off. You only have a limited length of time to get the electricity to the bottle. Earlier today, I was watching Wooden Potatoes, and he thought he'd double hit the button and deposited it twice, but no, what he'd done is spent too much time lollygagging and didn't deposit it in time. Hit me! Oh. Are we done here yet? No. I have 9 contributions. One thing I would like them to have done, pretty much from the launch, is to have more tiers than just bronze, silver, and gold for contributions. The way public quests used to work in Warhammer Age of Reckoning. PQ's sadly a really good system that kind of gotten lost to the depths of history. I mean, there's echoes of it here. 14. We're only halfway done. I've been running around, getting myself hit by lightning, dodging bad guys, depositing
Good work, Wayfinder.
electricity.
I think it's working based on how excited our friend here is getting.
I don't think this event needs to be this long. At least at the number of people who's running around here. Is it just me? I'm not sure. Looks like it's just me. I mean, normally these kind of things scale, but I don't think it's scaling because I think it's me and me. I don't see any other players here. That's really not a good sign. And this is prime time, East Coast. and I'm the only person doing an event in a brand new map, that's not a good sign.
I feel 6 feet tall. Amazing.
Finally got it done. Was there anyone else around? There was one other person here at the end, okay.
Hadn't realized how much technology had advanced outside the Delta. Make quick work of Titans, those weapons sure do.
Look, spears are great and all, but sometimes things just gotta go boom.
True enough.
We got 12 more mursaat obsidian chunks. Who doesn't like chunks? I'm going to sell my crap again. I try to keep a relatively crap-free bags because I have junk in them. Crap is not useful for anything other than selling. Junk is something that you don't need right now, but it's cluttering up your bags because you can't do anything else with it. I'm going to AFK for just a sec to refill my cup because my cup runneth under. I'll be right back. And I'm back. You can tell because of the way I am. What else we got? We got a commander over there. Well, let's head for the commander. Theoretically, should be a fair number of people running events there. Let us hope. Bonk.
Bloodstone.
Bloodstone. Where is he? Where'd he go? Where did he go? He vanished. Not showing a commander anywhere on the map now. He actually vanished, unless he went over there, which is where I'm going to go because we have an event. And what is it?
Take a rifle from the Doliac and protect my scanners.
The Doliac. There's another one that seemed like it was long when I did it yesterday once or twice. There's two of us here. The scanner's badly damaged. No. I gotta pick it up. Nope, somebody else picked it up. They picked up my rifle. Jerks! This is my rifle, this is my gun, this is for fighting, this is for fun. We're getting overwhelmed. Two of the scanners are left. I'll try to keep the second one alive. Over here. Right there. It's healing up. We're keeping it alive. Uh-oh. Is this bugged? Only if you want to use the word bugged to describe bees. Yeah, it may be bugged. Because it doesn't look like... Oh, we're getting any additional... ruin scanned or survey findings. Seems like it's stuck, which is not great. But the other one doesn't seem to be moving either. On the other hand, it's mostly healthy. It looks like the scanned is going up. The survey findings isn't. I'm not sure what the difference is. Once again, ArenaNet not providing particularly useful information to the players. It's one of the things that bugs me most about the game. How often they don't really tell you what it is they expect you to be doing. We're getting close to finishing up the bar for ruin scanned, but nothing for survey findings, unless survey findings is advanced by finishing the events. That's possible. I'm going to go with that as my assumption at this point. So we're about to finish this off, and the finishing of this should advance the survey findings, which is currently up to just about the first eye in findings. Yes, that's what it was. So, survey findings is sort of a meta event, and we finished out this event. All right.
Nothing unusual. My nose begs to differ, but hey, fine by me. Back to cat then.
We'll protect the scholarship. Let's 6 feet tall.
Bloodstone.
Bloodstone.
Isn't there a Marvel superhero? Elsa Bloodstone, I think. So I did a little browsing last night on Guild Wars 2 Efficiency.com. And I could get the legendary spear for about 600 gold using my own materials to make it. The problem is one of the materials I would need is a gift of battle. And the gift of battle takes hours in World v. World, and I don't particularly like World v. World. I don't hate it. I don't like it. I never feel like I know what I'm doing, and I never, ever feel like I'm optimizing my time in there. Are we ever going to do anything? We're just going to run around with this dopey Doliac? Or Dopliac?
I need to know what's stirring up the spirits. Let's freeway.
Let's grab the obsidian, like everyone else is doing.
Then move south to the sandwich.
Pardon my slurping.
What
can I say? I wasn't raised well.
I think we're about to have a ghost problem.
I was raised in a barn. Not really.
I'm incapacitated.
I was born in the Bay Area's East Bay. At a hospital on Pill Hill. They did not, as far as I'm aware, have a barn. Oh, procession of blades. Every dragon hunter's best friend. Oh, neutralized bloodstone. There we go. I'm neutralizing it and trying to not die and failing miserably. Somebody's healing me. Thank you to whomever. Okay. And then once it's filled up, it explodes. I'm doing much better now. Thank you. Help other people who are not quite as fortunate as I. I remember seeing that happen to somebody else on stream. I don't remember who it was. But it's the first time it's happened to me, so I wasn't aware of what to do with that event, with this event. Still don't know what I'm supposed to do, but that wasn't it. How about I drop a little stand your ground here? I give heals out to all of my friends. Okay, not all. A bunch of my friends. And I throw up some more heals for them because I'm just a giver. That's who I am. Alright, that was bullshit. And some more heals. We almost have him. We almost have him. And do we have him? Restless No More completed. Another achievement point. Getting close to 22,000. Achievos. Don't like the phrase achievos, but I find myself using it even though I detest it. What's a guy to do? We're at 21,860.
Their behavior was solely attributed to their past trauma at the time of their
140 more. That won't be happening tonight.
But from what we've seen, the local wildlife, these ghosts, they're reacting to something recent, further in the ruins.
And you'd like us to just march right in there, I bet?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. If there's something dangerous in there, the rest of our forces ought to know what.
Follow me then. It'll be worth the risk, I promise.
I don't know, is this lane, as it's called, sort of like 3 mini metas. Don't know if this leads to the end event that I've already done. Bonk. Alright, we're going this way.
Heavy with magic.
Yeah, this is one I did do earlier, but I didn't get enough of the lead-up events to get a gold and get the big chest at the end. Hopefully I will this time. It's Manakaz. Hi, Manakaz. Dick.
Come to watch as my soldier amongst the dead reaches its inevitable conclusion.
Technically,
It's not Manakaz.
Our ghost problem.
He's a ghost.
It is another ghost.
The ghost of Manakaz.
Ghost mouse. I am Manikaz, the blood phenom, prodigal son of... Oh, a familiar face.
You know this guy, Wayfinder?
Yeah, we've met.
unfortunately.
Don't care who you are. Step away from the Bloodstone. This is your only warning.
Yeah, that's going to work with Manakaz. The blood phenom. No, it's not. We're in the middle now, right? Yeah, there's one there, one there. All right. We'll hit him with all of our CC, and then he'll hit me once. Really hard.
To resurrect himself.
It's gonna be hard to stop it with this bloody behemoth swatting us like flies.
Then we topple this thing first. Double time.
This is getting serious.
He's about to get... There it is. Broken. We'll hit him with everything we've got.
I could use a hand over here.
I did not do much damage to him. Alright, we helped res a man.
We heal as one. Spectral flow. Watch where you step.
How about some heals for my friends? And as much CC as we can throw. Break his break bar. More heals. God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna have to res myself then.
Your soul is mine.
Keep pouring magic into the elemental.
Spilling over. Wayfinder, collect it and shield yourself against his attacks.
I'm gonna collect it, but I have no idea how to protect myself against his attacks. It's all glowy. Do I have some sort of buff? Bloodstone Corridor Participation. Okay, that's the reward. Get out of his splody zone.
Watch where you step. I'll revive you.
Strength of the pack.
Again. Break his break bar. finish him now, guys. Now would be a good time. Now would be a really good time.
Invigorating.
I like lots of big numbers over my head. We have the rotating circles again of meaning and import I do not know.
I need help.
I'll try for reses. Got him.
Fury.
You can't stop me! Go forth.
Stand your ground.
Let's hit him with, give ourselves stability, and to some of our friends as well. Let's finish this jerk. Got him.
Construct is gone, mursaat. It's just you.
I'll revive you soon.
Sorry.
I'm in your
Yeah? What
Back to the
about
fight, my
that?
friend.
Keep your hands off me, you insect! This will not be my end!
Quite a reward.
Yeah, that time. Okay, that's 2 of the 3
I think I'm restless.
mini metas done tonight.
Sure.
This one's second time, but this one I had full
Try to
participation on.
prioritize our own safety in the future.
And give me something good.
Point
I haven't gotten
made.
diddly good out of those.
Now, let's take a proper look around.
Probably
the
opened
Moria
6
Valley.
or 8 of them.
A place like this is ripe for documentation.
And in the immortal words of Commander Tuvok, we ain't found shit. Manika, it's been too long since we last spoke. Not since you first moved your laboratory and worked at the western fringes. Poloni and I have known your genius and your vision since before we were gilded. We understand your misgivings toward those in the higher strata, but recent rumors in the city proper are that you have exhausted your supply of subjects in Gavril and seek permission to continue your work on our own. The weak, the traitorous, and the unproven, even with their obvious deficiencies, you are wearing yourself and your supply thin at a critical time. News is beginning to reach us of disruptions in the far south. I'm coming to see you. I need to see you. We'll talk. I will talk. You will listen. Seraph. Don't think I had read that one previously, but I'm not sure. Well, there is one meta, mini meta. They call them a lane, but lane is usually used to describe something in a larger meta event, where there's a big meta event going on and you're 3 or 5 lanes running at the same time and leading to a big fight at the end. Whereas in this case, yeah, that isn't it.
Accelerated! Stand your ground!
No, this is just a rift. That's fine. We're not making particularly expeditious progress, though. Time to swap to the bunny, because the bunny has really big CC. And here comes the bad. We go up. We hit him. We all hit him really hard, really fast, and he does not last very long. And we seal the rift, and that's the end of a rift event. Woot. Well, I will have some more verdant herbs. Is that the last of the dailies complete? It is. Rift Hunt. We'll follow them. Maybe they know where something's happening. Looks like there is an event to the north from where we are, so yeah. That's another rift, and that's fine. Ain't too proud to drop a bunch of rift action. Materials for various goodies. Open the rift. And bust out the bunny again, although technically mine's a birdie, not a bunny. Potato, potato. Target appears in 1, 0. Come on, there he is. And we go up and down. We're not killing this one quite as fast as the previous one.
6 feet tall.
But pretty fast. We seal the rift.
Recognition.
Mistburn Baron's incursions.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed. We're there. We probably want to be there. That should lead into the middle lane. What do we got to do? Barrel of string. Wood pile. I did this one yesterday. I have remembered. And I don't get any credit. Yay me. I arrived
There's something
8 seconds too late.
Something dangerous.
Then we need to extirpate it first so it doesn't interfere with the survey. Which direction from here?
To find our target, we must stop the mursaat.
Well, we've got mursaat obsidian here. While they're yapping, I'll be harvesting. And we are at the start of this lane, so that'll give us a third of the big chests at the end when we reach it. We have to find and defeat the source of the mist's runoff. Scent. There's a critter over yonder, up above. God damn it.
Knowledge is power.
Invigorating. I'm invigorated.
Stand your ground.
And time to hit him with the CC I've got.
We must cleanse this filth. Vitality restored. I challenge you.
And we're going to finish it before it can get a break bar back. Victory is ours.
Be at
Fine.
peace. Your trial's over. We will need smaller, less
Oh.
aggressive creatures for our research. There may be some ahead.
back there? They just vanished. Where'd they go? Nearby event. Oh, they're moving. That was not particularly well telegraphed to the players. Did this one earlier as well. There are less events than I thought.
There we go. Hopefully this data helps.
Right. Somebody knocked both of them out of my area of effect damage skill. People, don't do that.
Hopefully this data helps.
And it ought to be lesson 1 for playing in groups when you're playing in groups. Don't use knockback effects.
Thank you.
Boop-a-doop. We're almost done here. Look, it's the nightly bot. Give me a second. Seems like once a stream, I can count on getting one of the bots to show up and waste my time. I wish I could say waste their time, but they're bots.
Rare and valuable.
I really, really think Twitch doesn't do nearly enough to automate culling out the bot messaging for sales stuff. But then maybe it's not to their advantage. Maybe they're making money off of it. Pretty sure I've already found this journal before. Tatiana isn't mad. We all heard it this time. It told us where to find the gate. Perhaps the unseen ones guide us. Yeah, we have seen that one. I doubt they'll let me open the chest, but I'm going to try. Oh, no, I'm not going to try. No, I'm not going to try. Yeah, we definitely have hit that. Those notes and that. Whee! Those notes and that mirror for. And that. Puppies.
Soften them up.
All right, clear out a little bit of inventory space.
Rare and valuable.
No, it's neither rare nor valuable. Stop saying that.
Got something works fragile. What American furies?
How's that? Excruciating? Time to fight.
I wonder what the hit rate is on those spamming garbage messages from the bots asking you to go to a website to buy viewers stuff, buy fake viewers.
On to the more important things.
I've been 6 feet tall.
The hit rate's gotta be insignificantly small. Of course, maybe not. Who knows? There are a lot of young people desperate to try and make a living streaming. I'm not worried in making a living. I've already made my living. I'm retired. I just want to have fun. Old people just want to have fun. But seriously, that is why I do it. Have I seen this journal? I had not. This once loved journal is now in tatters. Multiple pages are missing. Judge and I have made the most mystifying discovery. After a quake in the earth, a pathway into the Unseen One's grand library was revealed, while Tatiana rested at our camp in the eastern ruins, and I made our way inside. While most of the documents were written in a language neither of us can comprehend, some of the less dated tomes were written in common Crichton. Perhaps left for us, mercenaries of divine change. O Saul, we hear you, we see you. Our gods, the Unseen Ones, have found their name. They were called the Mursaat. I feel as if the purpose of this life has unfurled in front of me this city, their city of houses. Houses to a gate to another plane. This is what the confessor sent me to find. This is how we assure his victory. My efforts have completely shifted to finding a path to the city proper, so I can locate this gate and the war. But Tatiana grows angrier by the day and Judge more solemn, so I continue to encourage them that this is the way. This is our path, and we cannot step out of place. Those peaceful days that we shared together were kind, but those days are gone. We finally found a pathway into the city depths. Another quake revealed the path. It goes down deep into the mountain. I haven't traveled too far yet. It looks treacherous, but my fear is validation. Tatiana and Judge are nervous, but they are more motivated than weeks past, although I struggle to identify whether they are motivated by the confessor's mission or by wanting to end it. We will spend a few days preparing and then march downward. It's the first thing I think that I have gotten today that I had not seen previously yesterday. to camp. And again, we will sell our junk. What to sell? Okay, the obsidian weapons boxes. So far, I've only gotten 2 as drops, and they were both the shield. Mini Rhiannon. I don't think I've seen Rhiannon. But I know I have no desire to have a Silvare next to me. Boring! The True Sight armor is available, I think, through an achieve. Endless Yegon. I can turn into a mursaat. I think the mini barbed veil is taller than me. Yeah, the mini barbed veil is taller than my Asura. I don't think I've ever seen that. Maybe 1 or 2 other minis that are bigger than the small Asura model. Scavenged obsidian weapon box. Different price, I think. Interesting. And these are, once you get the tier 6 mastery for homesteading, then you can get these recipes.
That is all.
And you heard me, that is all. Oh, got another event out here. Gotta power up the Colossus.
Nothing can save me. Let's roll.
Plenty of energy just sitting here. Gotta throw it all manually. Come on, get off your big fat lazy red ass. I got a gold for that. I guess we're about a third of the way done with the 3rd tier mastery.
When I touched its mind, I felt something. Maybe the source of the agony.
Well, we will follow the champion jade armor along the southern bank this time. Last time I did it along the northern bank. Frankly, underwhelmed. Even the quest that you can get from the Wizard's Vault is screwed up. Gives the wrong stats. The wrong number. It gives exotic stats instead of ascended stats. I missed. All right, there we go. Now we'll start throwing things at the big guy. And I missed. How I could miss, don't know, but evidently I did. That shouldn't miss. It didn't. So the best part of this content drop is definitely the story and the lore. The open world map is subpar. I'm not even sure it's better than the first third of the Secret of the Obscure third map. I think people have fallen in love with the first map of this expansion and have not paid attention to the rest of it. Ooh, friendly bears! It's so great! It's a really good map. Janther Sentry was garbage tier, and this one's just not much better. They both had really good lore in them, I'll say that for them. But other than that, no. And as I said earlier, I am pleased that finally it seems that a number of people on Reddit have stopped smoking the Guild Wars 2 weed and being completely uncritical of it. Oops, almost fell. As best I can tell, the Guild Wars 2 team is running a skeleton crew, doing their best, and probably, given the number of resources they have working on the game, is probably doing an extraordinary job. But we're not used to an extraordinary job done by a few people.
Whom did the mursaat hate so much to do this?
And it just feels... I called it Maintenance Mode Plus. Somebody else called it Sustain Mode. And, yeah, I like Sustain Mode. I think that's pretty accurate. Whatever else they're working on, this game is suffering a lot. And so whatever they're working on, I sure as hell hope it's something I want to play. Because if it's not, well... my enthusiasm for this game is dwindling, as it feels like the amount of time and money that they spend on the game is dwindling in equal measure. Again, I don't mean it to sound like I'm complaining about the devs, because I am not. I think the devs are undoubtedly doing everything they can to make it as good as they can. They just don't have the resources they should have, that the game deserves.
I am unsure how much more of this choir I can. The resonance of each strained voice only amplifies the further we go. I now know to whom these voices belong. A long dead race from the elder days. Perhaps the atrocities of this valley, what molded his guardian into who he is today.
So I think Grouch and the team, the ArenaNet devs, are doing a really good job with really constrained resources, and sadly it reflects badly upon them in comparison with the job they've done in the past, where they had more stuff to work with, more people to assign to stuff. It really shows. One of the reasons the lore doesn't seem to be suffering, at least not much, is that's a person or two. It doesn't require an enormous amount of time. If the people know about the stories they want to tell,
That may be where the source of this concentrated agony can be found. Wait, 6 feet.
there are very few bottlenecks for writing, for constructing a narrative, unlike everything else. You don't need as much of a pipeline. You know, doing a good job writing one of those notes, the storyline notes that we've been reading. You know, that's not a day's work. Sure, it's going to take time. You're going to write it. It's going to go past a couple other people. You're going to rewrite it a couple of times. Maybe the entire thing will take, 8 hours, take a day's worth of work. Compare that to, a new piece of art, or especially code. That's one of the reasons why we're seeing them reusing so many assets. So they don't have the people. They don't have the resources to create so many new assets. So they kind of have to pick and choose. At least that's my interpretation. I don't have any insider information. Just a long-time player and a very long-time tech company employee who has seen it all. I mean, we know they're working on at least one game. Might be two, we don't know. They don't tell us. Don't suppose they should, but I would feel better about the quality of the gameplay we're seeing out of Guild Wars 2. Not quality, really. More so the quantity. If I knew that they actually were working on Guild Wars 3. Or they were working on another project that I'm interested in. We knew something.
Hallowed ground, where my creation shattered a people forever.
But we don't.
Taste but a sliver of the Seers' suffering.
And they do their best, as they should, to sell each content patch.
Gave them sweet oblivion. As their minds were reduced, they realized the folly of their actions, their hubris.
I know I'm in the minority in that I preferred Soto to Janther. I felt I preferred the first Soto map to Janther map, but I think that if someone preferred the Janther first map, I certainly can't take issue with that. I consider them both to be very good maps. I consider the second map in Soto to be good. A good, solid map. A little too samey looking, but at least there was a reason for it. The Wizards' court had their architectural style, and so all the buildings had the same architectural style. It was a bit visually boring, but the content was good. The quests were different, felt good. Compared to Janther Sentry is a piece of crap. It's terrible. And this one's not much better.
6 feet tall.
And I can't really say... I'm kind of bored with this one on day 2. And I played an awful lot of the first content drop map in Nios. A lot more than I think I'm going to play this, that's for sure. So, I frankly think this expansion is distinctly less good so far, except for the lore. The lore here has been first rate. I don't know if that's, I can't remember her name. I think her last name is Book. One of the writers, one of the narrative people. If she's, in charge of the narrative that's been going on here, she's been kicking its ass all over the place. She's been knocking it out of the park, to mix my metaphors. That's been the best part of this expansion. The first map has been very, very good. The lore has been great in the second map and this map, although a lot less in this map. A lot less of it. But I think Soto was better. I know that's not a popular opinion. People love to crap on Soto. I think it was distinctly better. I felt 6 feet tall. So I'm going to finish out this meta event and call it an evening. But that's probably another 10 minutes as we spend our time sitting here doing not much. Now, I don't want to discourage any players who haven't played Guild Wars 2 before, as the amount of content in the game is extremely large and reasonably priced. The game is healthy, at least in terms of the player base, is still very strong. And a lot of the content is evergreen, so while I am not enthused about the newest content as a whole, I still, if I could, I was asked not too long ago on the stream if I could only play one MMO for the rest of my life, what would it be? And without a doubt, I said Guild Wars 2. Easily. But that sort of thing is always going to be a question of personal taste. Taste Oblivion. Needs salt. Yeah, the Oblivion needs some salt.
I shall find a place in the quiet for you. And together, we will sing so loudly, they will hear us in Nios.
Such synergy!
So pretty soon now, we should be able to get down there and start beating up Yagon or Yagon. A couple of phases of beating her up and then coming back up here.
6 feet tall!
Got the reward. Call it an evening.
I'm nigh invincible.
And I got beduped again. Previously, when I was getting the bedupe notifications, because I was getting a minute-long debuff that was going to make me into the Angry Bee's favorite target.
That's what you remember me by.
In the unlikely event that anyone from ArenaNet ever sees this, the old man isn't getting any younger. He'd like to know what's coming. He can keep his mouth shut. He never leaked while he was working in Silicon Valley. Throw the man a bone, let him know what's coming. Let him help you out. He wants to provide his unique vision and insights. And he'll be more than happy to tell you every single thing you're doing wrong, and one or two of them might even be correct.
6 feet tall!
Are they all down fighting there? No, I don't think so. Not yet. The agony is filling, and then so we're getting relatively close. I don't know. Are we going to fail this? Maybe. Can't remember how the timing on this works. I don't think we can actually beat up Yagon until the champion Jade Armor is beaten up. And that's happening down there. There are people down there, I guess. Are they attacking the... See, we're not told exactly what we're supposed to be doing. It's one of the things that bugs me about the game. We're supposed to keep the mobs from bothering Aya and Ranwin. Ranwin's on the opposite side of the chasm here. So that I know we're supposed to do. And we're supposed to beat up Yagon. Not sure what we're supposed to do with the champion Jade armor down there. Okay. Yes, we're insolent worms. Would you like to be an insolent worm too?
Consuming fire! Rocket punch! Stand your ground! Lightning bolt!
Let's see. Break her bar again. Oh, we definitely got a fast CC break on her.
Rip them up! Blade sword!
I choose you.
What did I sacrifice to get inside that world? For a gift to be sold.
Accelerate!
And now we got to get out. What did we get her down? Got her down about 60%, I think, so next burn phase should be eminently finishable. We've got 4 minutes to do it. We should be okay, I think. Might be close.
Infuriate!
The screams will louder than fire. Leave the canyon!
When we finish up here, I'll call it an evening. I will raid another Guild Wars 2 player so that you guys can continue to get your drops. Assuming some of you are still trying to get your drops. They're up for the rest of the week, I think. Available. Oh, 3 minutes. We could fail. I would consider that to be a dreadful sign. If there aren't enough people around to finish off this event. At primetime East Coast.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Infuriate!
We might be in trouble. Oh, I'm not sure. Are we supposed to be bombing the champion to speed up it going down? We should have about 2 minutes. We should be okay.
She's lost the point of the contract. Now's the chance. Take your work in time.
Excellent worms.
Astral barrier. Thank you. 6 feet tall! Infuriate, protect me!
Yeah, we should be fine. Not by a lot. Got her. Yeah, the burn phases are pretty quick.
Rare and valuable.
Let me grab the loot.
This is the only
Give me something. I still haven't gotten anything other than the base items from any of those chests. The RNG gods hate me, that's what it is. I mean, with good cause. Not like I don't deserve the hate, it's well earned. More obsidian. There's like 5 nodes or something along here in the valley, so.
The screaming is starting to dull.
All right, I am going to pick out somebody else to raid. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it very, very much. I will probably not be back tomorrow, but probably will be back for Friday.
Let's get underway.
Let me drop off, sell my stuff. At the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Let me find somebody to raid so that those of you who are here for the drops can continue to get drops. Let's go with Hellmasker. If you're not familiar with Hellmasker, he is one of the achievement point gods in the game. I will say this about him. Sadly, he loves to play blue class Guardian, same as I do, but he does not play Dragon Hunter, which is what I play most. He plays the other two, so clearly he is a godless heathen, but, you know, he's got 50,000 achievement points, so I'm going to send you over to him if you will give me a minute. This is only for the Twitch viewers. YouTubers, I'm sorry. You'll have to track somebody down on your own. Let me raid. Pardon me. Search. Hellmasker. All right, I'm going to start the raid. I'm going to send you along to him. Again, thank you very much for hanging out. I hope the rest of your night goes great. Hopefully, you will see me soon. Have a great rest of your night. Take care, and